According to a 2019 report by the National Bureau of Statistics, Nigeria's unemployment and underemployment rate has been put at 23.1% and 16.6% respectively. It is projected that unemployment rate will reach 33.5% by the year 2020. This call to bridge the gap of unemployment amongst Nigerian youth culminated in the birthing of the Fashion Entrepreneurial Support Program, Abuja, a corporate social responsibility program put together by NNPC, TOTAL, and their partners to give young Nigerians the opportunity to learn and develop the qualities, skills, and abilities necessary to succeed as fashion entrepreneurs.
I said, now teach a young graduate who has been trotting the streets for 3 years looking for a job how to do wig. In 6 months, she will need somebody else to help her. I said the same thing goes for clothes. In talk about clothes, some people know only how to sew trousers. Some know how to do only blazers. Some know how to do different parts.
Beneficiaries of this noble endeavor include unemployed graduates, school leavers, school dropouts, young people without skills and jobs, amongst many others.
I graduated about 5 years ago. Before then, during the mid-sessions, holidays, I always didn't have so much time to go learn to sew because I've always had interest in it. My course was very tedious, so I didn't have that much time. So there was one of the breaks I had. I actually had the opportunity to enroll. I didn't have the fund.
After school, I decided to work with my sister who was already in the business. So I was learning a little bit of freehand tailoring that she was doing, but I was not really satisfied with what she was doing. So I felt like I needed more formal education. And towards the end of last year, my sister saw the advert about IKPen empowerment program partnership with Total. So she sent it to me immediately and I registered because it was close to the deadline, and I felt I was going to get it because I just believed I was going to get the program because it was something I had longed for a very long time.
I am a graduate of chemistry from Ahmadu Bello University. I'd always loved fashion, but after graduation, it wasn't like I had anything to do. So I ventured into some places where I got to learn little or lesser skills until I got this opportunity to be here. When I saw it on the internet, I felt it was a good one and an opportunity to know what really fashion entails. So I came for the interview. I applied, I came for the interview, and I was lucky to have it, to be one of the 15 to be taken.
I graduated from the Federal University of Agriculture, Makurdi. And before now, I have no job. I read about this information on the IKPen website where I had to jump into this opportunity because I felt before now I have love for fashion, but I don't have the resources and the way about how to enhance these skills. So when I get to know about the information, I was so glad because I know it's going to benefit me a lot. It's going to benefit me, it's going to benefit the generation yet unborn because I'm willing to give my best to it.
The choice of IKPen Fashion Institute as the platform through which NNPC, Total, and their partners are able to reach these young Nigerians couldn't be more appropriate. A fashion institute par excellence, it offered a most conducive environment necessary for beneficiaries of this program to learn and grow their fashionpreneurial dream.
IKPen Fashion Institute, like we describe it, is an institute of excellence. In everything we do, excellence is actually our watchword. And it's interesting because we were referred for this job. A customer that had been with us for a long period of time, for years actually, heard about the program and said, I know a fashion institute that will give us excellence that we're looking for.
The process of selecting the beneficiaries for the Fashion Entrepreneurial Support Program, Abuja, was a rigorous one indeed. It is not surprising that it produced enthusiastic and creative candidates for the 90-day intensive educational program. Entrepreneurial education these beneficiaries received included fashion design, fashion illustration, pattern drafting, sewing classes, as well as training in management and self-leadership.
The selection process was actually very tense. It was very serious. It was an online application. The application was put forth. To be honest with you, we received over 3,000 entries for 15 positions. The position was actually for 15 people. We received over 3,000 applications. The teachers were amazing. The students, through the process, grew. And I saw 15 men and women that gave in their everything. It was every day. For the 3 months the program ran, they came every day, except for Saturdays and Sundays. They came every day. They were committed to it. And we all went through it till the very last day.
I'm the pattern making instructor, the pattern making teacher. I have been teaching for 5 years, since 2015. I teach how to make patterns, how to come out with various designs, and how to eventually cut these patterns in fabric and make them into whatever outfit you intend to make. The students we had probably didn't have any knowledge about pattern making before, so we were able to teach them how to draft their patterns from taking the various measurements from the clients and how to transfer those measurements into the patterns and transferring those patterns into outfits that they will be sewing. So going forward from this moment, they will be able to sew for basically any body type, because pattern making gives them a blueprint that they can follow to achieve various designs for different body types. And the same result over time is what they will be getting if they follow the rules and the instructions that they've been given from now.
I'm an instructor in sewing in IKPN Fashion Institute. I take classes on sewing of different garments, how to know the machines, the machine control, and basically everything about sewing and using the machine. Why sewing is important is because as a fashion designer, you cannot know how to sew. If you don't know how to sew, you can't be a fashion designer. Fashion design entails designing the fabric, cutting them into pieces, which now sewing is coming into place, putting them together, and then showing it off. So if you do not know the basic information about sewing, how to use the machine, how to control it, when the machine has faults, what to do there, you cannot call yourself or you cannot be addressed as a fashion designer.
I'm the fashion illustration instructor here at IKPN. Fashion illustration is important because before you interpret your work, you are going to think about it in your mind, and before you start any physical process, you have to put it on paper. So it's really important for the students to learn how to interpret their paper and their idea on paper before they start executing it physically.
Giving back is truly a place where NNPC, Total and their partners converge with IKPN Fashion Institute to make dreams come true for young Nigerians. The impact this program has on these individuals and the Nigerian economy in general cannot be overemphasized. It is clear that this experience will leave an indelible mark on the hearts of these beneficiaries, helping them to answer their life's call to fashionpreneurship.
I want to say a big thank you to my sponsors, IKPN, NNPC, Total, Petrobras, and all others that have really put their heads together to bring this entrepreneurship program to being. I want to say thank you to all of you. We promise to make you proud. We'll fly higher, go even beyond what you really expect us to bring forth. We will.
I'd like to thank IKPN for this wonderful opportunity. It's actually a humanitarian act to accept to teach people this much, for the learning environment, for the good and very smart and intelligent instructors she gave to teachers. Now from here, I'm sure that I can do something for myself. I can make any kind of dress or clothes I want and sell it and make money. I don't need to search for jobs. I don't need to go to anywhere to, you know, I can be self-employed now with this. I also want to extend my appreciation to NNPC, Total, Petrobras, and other sponsors. I'm grateful. Thank you very much.
I want to say a very big thank you to my sponsors, which are NNPC, Total, Petrobras, Cetrobras, and Co. This program is marvelous, like seriously, because it's not just going to benefit me, it's going to benefit my family, my friends, and the generation yet unborn, because I'm going to put on my effort to make sure after this program I will be more useful than I am before now, and I will make sure I also try to involve other youth. Since I've also learned from here, I should be able to give back to the society. So I want to say a very big thank you to them for bringing forth this program.
Okay, I would like to appreciate all the sponsors involved in this program, in this empowerment program, because without them, I wouldn't have had the privilege of getting empowered like this in terms of skill acquisition. So I would like to appreciate Total, NNPC, IKPN Fashion Institute, Petrobras, Sapetro, and the remaining sponsors, because they've really given me a lifetime opportunity which I might not have gotten without the empowerment program.
I want to say a big thank you to NNPC, Total, and their other partners for sponsoring this program as their corporate social responsibility. It's amazing to see an organization that have interest in the youth and women, knowing that we have so many of them roaming the streets looking for what to do. By empowering these young adults, you have empowered thousands of others, because by the time they're able to take this up, make something out of their lives, you are empowering their family members, you're empowering their generation. So I want to also use it to encourage other corporate organizations to take a clue from Total, NNPC, and their other partners to do things like this. It will help our society and reduce the rate of unemployment as we have it today.